Fire in the hole, let's cook some corn. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to my vegetarian backyard. Did he say that vegetarian? Yes, the question of the day is, has the root boy gone vegetarian? Well, I've got some beautiful corn right here. And what we're gonna do with this corn, I'm wearing my cutting gloves so I don't cut my fingers off. I wanna tell you before I start, I got this recipe from my buddy Jeff over at Armadillo Pepper. And I'm not going to do it exactly like Jeff did it, but I'm going to do it very similar to the way Jeff did his. And I'll put an iCard up in the iCard for you to go see Armadillo Pepper and check him out. I'm going to cut this corn right down the middle, at least that's the theory. I might have to take this cutting glove off because they're slippery. Okay, yes. This is what I meant to do. Cutting the corn. It just broke into a million pieces. Look at that. That's okay, we're gonna salvage it. You gotta be careful when you're cutting corn. It's dangerous. Let me try another one. Let me try a smaller piece. You know, I cut the ends of it off so that it would be like, you know, flat. But I'm having a little problem. Maybe because I'm beating on it. Maybe I should just try forcing it down like this. Just force it down. It's coming apart. Yeah, boy, it's coming apart. Well, this isn't working out like I thought it would. But we're gonna soldier on. Corn ribs. Who would have thought? Jeff's idea. It worked out much better for Jeff, I'll tell you. I was expecting to get like 4 beautiful pieces of corn out of this. I don't know if that's going to work out, but let me get the rest of my corn cut up and then we'll prep this corn up. My first vegetarian adventure is not working out like I thought it would, so stay tuned. So I have pretty much completely failed at cutting the corn the way Jeff did. What I wound up with was I've cut them in half. See, they've sort of like curved up a little bit. So what I'm going to do, shut up, dog. I'm gonna keep them like that because I can't, I'm not gonna scrap the video just because I don't know how to cut corn. But anyway, we're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna put some Sang stir-fry oil on that corn, slather it all up with that because that's my binder. And Jeff's probably laughing at me right now because he cut his into 4 pieces. There's no way I can get this cut into 4 pieces. Look at that one. That's a disaster. Anyway. What I have here is some tahine. I think I'm saying that right. This is a chili lime spice rub made expressly for vegetables. So what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle some of this on this corn like that. Don't that look good already? Looks good enough to eat. I saw my buddy Jeff eating raw corn right out of his garden. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to put some tahine on there. I'm going to get this on the grill and get it cooked up, and then we're going to come back and we're going to give it the Mexican street corn treatment. So let me get that on the grill and get it cooked up, and when I bring it back, hopefully it'll look a little bit like what it's supposed to look like, and maybe it'll cook up like it's supposed to cook up, and maybe we'll answer the question of the day, has the root boy gone vegetarian? So stay tuned. While the corn's cooking, I wanted to show this to you guys. I've been wanting to show it to you for weeks now and I keep forgetting. This is my pot holder that I got from Mr. and Mrs. Cast Iron Mike. I did an interview on Cast Iron Mike's show a few weeks back, and they sent me this, he and his wife sent me this pot holder as a thank you, and I don't know if you can see that. That says designs by Natalie, and Natalie is doing these pot holders, seeing the world through the eyes of autism. Natalie is autistic, and she makes these amazing pot holders. It's awesome. I love the design on this one. It's black and white. Some of the ones on her site were very colorful and beautiful. And what I wanted to do was, I'm keeping this one for myself, but I want to give one away to one lucky subscriber who leaves a comment on this video, give me a thumbs up and be a subscriber. Leave a comment. I'm going to give away one of these awesome pot holders from Natalie. I think Natalie's in the town where Mike lives. I'm not sure, in Arkansas. But anyway, yeah, she's raising consciousness for autism. I have 2 autistic grandsons who are just the sweetest boys you ever want to meet. And they're not retarded or slow. They see the world in a different way. They process information differently than we do. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm going to give away a pot holder. So if you want a pot holder, the one I'll give away would be much more colorful than this one. I like this one. It's black and white, but I like it a lot. And I saw the ones on her site that I saw are very colorful. I'm going to rip the tag off now since I'm done with it, because I'm going to use it in a little bit. And yeah, so it's pretty cool, huh? Okay, check it out. Check out Natalie's designs in the description box too if you want to buy one. I know you prefer to win one, but maybe you could buy one too. So stay tuned. Well, the corn is cooked, so I'm going to give it my modified Mexican street corn treatment. I'm going to put a little bit more of that tahini on there. That looks like good stuff. And I want to get the flavor of that lime and pepper on there, on that corn. I saved the little pieces that I broke off too. I don't even care. I'm just gonna eat them. Hey, if you've never had Mexican street corn, you're missing something out of your life, and it's delicious. And what they do is they slather it with mayonnaise, actually, like this. Mayonnaise, and it might seem funky to you at first, but let me tell you what, it is delicious. So you want to slather it with mayonnaise. We're just going to take a spoon and smear that on there a little bit, make it look a little prettier. You know, because they say you eat with your eyes, right? So if it doesn't look good, you're not going to want to eat it. I hope that looks a little bit better than it did when I just squirted it on there. And then we've got some cheese. Now the Mexicans use cotija cheese, but I actually prefer feta cheese. So I've got some crumbled feta cheese that I want to put on there. Drop some of that. It looks like cotija cheese, but it's not. It's feta cheese. It's a little sharper than the Mexican cotija cheese, but it's good. It's really good. And we're 100% vegetarian so far with this meal. It's not a meal. It's just it's my little video here with some feta cheese. This is Greek feta cheese. So it's kind of a Greek treatment for this Mexican corn. Then I've got the best part, cilantro, which you can't do without cilantro on your corn, Mexican or otherwise. Cilantro makes everything better. I love cilantro. That looks pretty good, I think. Let me get a beer and we'll take a taste of our corn, and then we'll answer the question, is the Root Boy 100% vegetarian now? So stay tuned. The corn is done. There's the Frosty Root Boy mug. Here's today's beer, Mango Smoothie from Dogfish Head. This is a mango IPA, I believe. I should have read up on it, I guess. Mango something. Mango Smoothie. Dogfish Head. I don't know. Anyway, it's got mangoes in it. That's all I know. Let's give it a shot. How bad could it be? Dogfish Head, always a great beer from them. Let's pour this out, see if I don't botch the pour. Oh, it's a beautiful color. It's like the color of mangoes. Look at that. It's got quite a lot of head on it, Rob. Rob, you probably won't like this because it's a weird beer from Dogfish Head. It's available everywhere. You probably get it at Publix. It's a beautiful color. I gotta tell you, even the head has a kind of a mango cast to it. Let me see if I can get the whole. Look at the beautiful color of that beer. It looks like, oh, you know what this is? This is a sour. I might not like this at all because I don't like sour beer. It's a mango sour. Only one way to find out, right, Rob? We got to take a sniff. It smells great. You can smell the mango in it. The only way to find out, Rob, we got to quaff the froth off it, baby. So stay tuned. Well, It's interesting. It's not great, not excellent, not the best I've ever had. It's very weird. It's very weird color and a weird flavor. I'm sorry, I can't recommend that one. Anyway, let me get a piece of that corn over here. These were supposed to look like, these were supposed to come out like ribs, but they don't look anything like ribs. But I bet they're gonna taste good. So let me get that in my mouth. Oh yeah. Mmm. Well, that's delicious. Mmm. I don't know how Jeff was able to cut them into 4 pieces. And then they're like curled up. They look like ribs. Pardon me. Yeah, that's delicious. Hey, if you're a vegetarian, you will love this dish. Let me tell you what. And whether you are or not, well, the question of the day is the Root Boy a vegetarian, right? Well, let's go over here for the answer. Get the lid. I just took the lid off my pit barrel. We're going to go over here in the pit barrel and take a look at something over here. Stay tuned. What I got in the pit barrel, if it was squash, you'd know I was a vegetarian, but what it is some yard bird that I marinated in Italian dressing and cook it into the pit barrel. And that's going to be our dinner tonight. We're going to have corn and chicken. And no, I'm not a vegetarian. I never will be. I can never make it as a vegetarian because I love meat too much. Anyway, babies, that's my video. The beer was awful. I botched the corn. I got the chicken to look forward to. And I'm going to make a salad to go with that. So I got a real semi-vegetarian meal coming tonight. Anyway, come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we'll drink a beer, and we won't drink that beer. I probably won't even finish it because it was awful. Oh, pardon me. It doesn't have an aftertaste, but it's a sour mango, and it doesn't taste good at all. I can't recommend it. So anyway, babies, that's my video. We'll see you next week. Bye.